In the top left it is Classic, and in the bottom right it is Oliviera. Those two did match up in the best of 5 in the Korean finals earlier. And these are the games. Oliviera, of course, the reigning world champion still. He's gonna have a direct seat into the World Cup next month. It's very close at this point. I still don't have my tickets yet. I'm gonna be there, by the way, in Saudi Arabia. I'm hoping for a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, but they're only gonna pay me the little bucks, unfortunately. Definitely did some mistakes there negotiating, I wanna say. And yeah, just gonna be here casting some StarCraft, I guess, for the next years. Observing. I think there's gonna be some cool things happening very soon with Stormgate. Probably late this month and early next month. Or during next month. Gonna be a lot of Stormgate things coming on the horizon. Looking out, keep an eye out for that game. Even if you don't like it, just try. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Very much appreciated. Also, I hope every one of you did follow the YouTube channel. It is very important to me that that one grows healthy. We have 3 more subs on YouTube. Come on, guys, you can do better. One more. Push it over 150. You can do it. We can go over 150. I believe. Thank you so much, though. All the support, very much appreciated. We do have an adept opening into a Stargate. That's a little bit uncommon here against Terran. Love to see it. And a double Rex. No, actually a triple Rex opening from our Terran player. Okay, so probably this is gonna be good for Oliviera, because he's gonna have a lot of units against an Oracle, and there's not gonna be a lot of units on the side of Classic. He's gonna have 2 Adepts, an Oracle, maybe a Stalker. And there's gotta be like 6 Marines, 8 Marines or something. I don't like his chances. Oh, you can use the... Yeah, use the side blocker. No! Oh, come on. He really wants to get the Scout, I guess. Does not want to get hung up there. On an Adept. Gonna evacuate the SCV from the low ground and drop the Mule in the main here. Adept is gonna check the high ground. And Reaper, if he can identify the Stargate, he's gonna have all the tools he needs to play the game correctly, and maybe even just straight up kill Classic here in the early game with his first push. Gonna go for a quick stim. And a ton of Marines. And if he goes, yeah, combat shields. You need to start it though, bro. Start it. You have 2 tech labs. Why would you make 2 tech labs if you don't go combat shields with your stim? There we go. And heavily microing this Reaper here. It's gonna be Phoenixes. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see if we did... I think... Can you see that this is a Phoenix? This looks like an Oracle, right? So he made 1 Oracle. He saw the Oracle. And it's gonna be Phoenixes behind this. It's gonna be Phoenix Colossi. An art overhaul from Stormgate. Oh, I haven't actually checked it out yet. I need to see that one. Really looking forward to some more graphic design there. The only thing I really like, I'm not that big on the graphics on Storm. Like, I don't hate it much, but I don't love it, I guess, as much as StarCraft graphics, for example. Like, Brutal graphics are super iconic. The StarCraft 2 graphics do carry the iconicness from the units. They are very identifiable, which I really love. But I guess they're not as they're not as rough, as edgy. They're a little bit round in comparison to Brutal, right? And I like it a little bit more kind of, you know, rough around the edges. You guys know it. Yeah. Everybody's knows. And Stormgate doesn't really have an identifiable style yet. It feels like it feels a little bit too cartoony in my opinion, but it doesn't feel terrible. I don't know. I don't mind it too much. But a lot of people have been hating on the graphic style. Still though, it feels like a good game. So and it feels like it has a lot of hype behind it. A lot of people want to play it. And yeah, I think the plans from them were they're gonna have it available to play. Like I think the release was settled for this year, was it? Right? I'm not sure. Can't remember correctly. But yeah, let's have a look at this game first here. Turret is not gonna be up in time. Oracle coming again in here, and he's gonna maybe die to this marine actually. Double marine here with the stem is gonna be strong. And there's no stasis trap. But we do have phoenixes, we do have 2 immortals, we do have 2 shield batteries, and yeah, Oliviera is just like, oh wait, what? You have what? No, I don't think we can make this work without Medivacs. Let's get this first. And yeah, he's just gonna throw down a 3rd base, but this is where you are behind. You find yourself behind. The Colossus is gonna be out. The 3rd base is already up and running. It's already mining. This is where you're like, oh my god, what? Why? When did this happen? You know? They release an updated version of the intro. That's cool to see. Need to check that out as well. I want to keep some of the surprise for the actual release of the game. You know, it's gonna be live. Everyone is gonna be starting playing it. I want to get the feeling again, you know, when they create with the first touch there, basically. Forge on the way here, Charge is on the way as well, and the Colossi Rage. And this is looking good for our Protoss player. When I was talking about the free one earlier, I didn't think of Colossus 2 base. And I think Oliviera did the same. Didn't think about Colossus 2 base into the 3rd base. You like the racial emblems from SC2, excellent. These ones here in the bottom? Or the ones in these ones? Like this one. I guess these ones, right? Yeah, they look good. The racial emblems, they look good. Well, like, do you guys remember your first time logging into StarCraft Brood War? And then taking a look at the campaign mode and the Terran and Protoss and Zerg just like standing there, the Marine, the Zealot and the Hydralisk, right? It's so freaking epic. Like the whole menu, it's such an inefficient menu, but it's just epic. Like the battlefield, I think the single player or something, I don't know, like the carriers, if you mouse over it, it like lights up, colors are brighter there, and then it does do like some fighting there. It's so cool. It's such a cool menu, man. It has so much like dream in it. Oh my god. Jimmy. Jimmy is gonna fly off the planet. Gonna leave the burning planet. Okay, so War Prism coming in here is gonna get shut down really hard by Oliviera here, who used to be Time. And I don't think clicking on a refinery is gonna do you any favors here. Losing a couple of Marines on the front line, but nothing too impactful. So many Vikings. Oh my god, he's countering this Colossus so super hard. Oh, he already has Ghosts. There are High Templars, but we do not have Storm yet. Cloak is also on the way. Oh my god, this could be a huge stasis trap. He should see this though. Not gonna sacrifice any units. Still the Reaper alive here. Oh my god, that stasis. The worst stasis of all time. It's gonna cancel this base, I wanna say here, and maybe even kill this army. A huge EMP cluster coming down on top of all of these proto units. Shield battery trying to overcharge and get these shields back up and running, but Immortal is fully out of shields here. Walking into his doom, I want to say. The Zealot counterattack might save the day here for Classic. He does have one storm, a couple storms actually back. And these medevacs are running a little bit low on energy. We are also running low on bio units. Colossus did do their homework. These Zealots definitely saving the day here for our Protoss player. Oh man, he can even get a cancel on this base. And that would be great. There we go. He was about to actually let it go and live. And that's the exact second where Oliviera just hit escape on that one. Did destroy, self-destruct there. And by the way, I did skip all the Protoss music. I'm pretty sure you guys did notice already at this point, but yeah, there's no Protoss music. We're not gonna go that, you know, we're not gonna go that way. It's not the correct way. There's only Terran Zerg music. Alright, big drop here on the left into the natural. No recall because the Nexus was EMP'd and 3 Liberators setting up here, but already defense is in place. The Nexus falls though on the left. The natural is killed off and Oliviera is still staying here. He's trying to mass EMP this small nuke where Classic is trying to commit through to, but in the end Classic is gonna get some units there in the tail end. No big trade happening unit wise, but lovely stuff here. Nice snipe on that Nexus. He can very easily snipe this one. I mean, 1 EMP and like a fart and it's gone. Mario, you know, in his glory hole. Can put a glory hole in this guy. His Nexus, take it out. Another big wave of EMPs completely draining all of these High Templar energies. Only Stalkers left to fight and try to cover the retreat here. Gonna be the case, but man, those HTs, this 6 HT with nothing. He's whooping in 2 more, but he's gonna have like 8 High Templar. Nah, there we go. Okay, he's making some Archons now. Because they were running so low on energy. They need like 75 seconds to recharge for 1 storm, right? So much time. Oliviera is gonna keep on expanding, but he does not really have too many bases actually. If he could have killed this one, I would have loved his state of the game a little bit more. He's still looking good, but I don't know. Like I thought he would have done more with a map behind his map control there. Gonna find this base. It's a good scout. He's always on top of sending around small groups of Marines there. Or scouting Marines. But yeah, now he needs to defend his base here on the bottom. It is a planetary, so it cannot lift. We do have a 6 storm here into the middle of the biocluster there. But no more storms left. Everything needed to morph into Archons from earlier. This base is gonna fall though. This is such a stalker heavy army. If this needs to fight and cannot run, this is gonna be a terrible fight here for our Protoss player. Classic is gonna fight now. He does have a big arc though. This might just swing into his favor. Vikings trying to land, but GG is called, and Classic is gonna take the game. There you go. I only have the toenails on my fingers right now, if you want to see them. They're here. I hope they were clean. Alright. On to the next game. It's gonna be Site Delta. And yeah, Classic taking game number 1 there. It's best of 5. Here we go. Bottom right, Classic. Top left, it is Oliviera. Thought Oliviera would be doing more with the map, like expanding more, putting 2 bases up or something, you know. Doing like the TY approach where you go up to 100 SCVs and just expand everywhere and drop everywhere. But he didn't do it. Now we talk. There you do. There you go. You talk. Oops. I was definitely not looking at my phone there for a second. You guys didn't see that. Okay, only 1 proxy Pyrex. So, not gonna commit to the double. No double Reapers. It's just gonna be 1 Scouting Reaper, I assume. It's not gonna be the Marauder opening. I do have a double gas already. It's not gonna be the all-in with the Marauders. That would be 2 Rex as well. And this is not a good position for Marauders. If you want to make Marauders, you put it over here or over this, around this area. Yeah, so it's gonna be a Reaper coming from an odd angle here. I wonder if he's gonna keep the SCV to proxy anything else. Could be a factory proxy. A factory float in. Can be crazy things. He can float in this barracks actually if he wants to, but yeah, he's not gonna do so. It's like a huge dead space you can utilize to try and produce things. Remember why those Terrans are cheesy? It's all because the Protoss make them. Oh, he's still gonna keep the SCV for now. Stargate. Stargate. You see these waves down here? Crushing into those rocks. Gonna be a Stargate follow-up. Interesting stuff here. He's gonna build a tech lab now. On that barracks, by the way. If we take a quick look over here. There we go. Tech lab coming up. Definitely something a little bit out of the box here. It's gonna be a Marauder after Reaper. Okay, time, you've got my attention. Let's see what you can make happen here. First Adept is gonna be out. Adept is not gonna be good against Marauder with concussives. So our Stalkers, we need a shield battery, need a pylon back at home in your mineral line. The Reaper's gonna rotate. He needs to have this stay alive. So these Marauders are gonna get dropped into the base. Nothing coming out. Oh, okay, he's making Hellions out of the factory. So these are gonna be quick for the reinforce. Gonna pull them for now. There we go. Just rally them out of the front. Okay, so you can drop the Marauders and the Hellion. And then get the Reaper into the main. I guess you can't jump into main. Wait, Classic, this is his first scout, by the way. He doesn't know that everything's kind of super proxied. He's killing this SCV for extra supply. Oh my god, for this Marauder. Everything for this Marauder. This guy did give his life. He was shot by the commando. Oh, if he finds this, this would be great. Great scout, but I don't think it's gonna happen. 4 Marauders. And so what's most likely going to be the idea? 3 Hellions and Reaper run into the natural. They're going to find the Stalkers here right now, so he's going to be happy. Oh, they're out on the map. He can kill them out on the map. But they can also recall. He's going to get them though. There we go. Dropping those Marauders onto Stalkers. He's going to completely wreck those. There we go. He's going to lose nothing. Maybe you want to get that last Marauder? I don't know. But yeah, now he can just come into this main base. He can elevator if he wants to. He's gonna drop on the outside, so the probes cannot actually not fight. They cannot help. He's gonna cancel the gate here now. He used for protection first, and now he's gonna have to cancel that one. Gonna come with the probes, but he does not have a shield battery. My god, this was so well masked. I think this game is gonna go to an end. Oof. Gonna drop the Marauders onto the last Stalkers. The Hellions are gonna keep killing these probes, and Oliviera is gonna kill that Protoss. Ah, thank you so much for these follows, guys, man. You are going rampage here. Full page of follow into my activity feed. Love to see it. Thank you so much, guys. Really much appreciated. Okay. Building up the third map. It's gonna be Alki 1. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's a little bit fast. Sorry. That's a little bit fast. I'm not ready yet. Definitely. You did not see the replay bar. It's definitely a live game. It's not pre-recorded at all. There we go. In the top right, it's Classic. And in the bottom left, it's Oliviera. With a beautiful all-in last game. And Classic, this time is gonna scout. No proxy barracks. No proxy. He's gonna proxy himself. Okay, this is not the max pack, so you guys know the max packs, right? It's when you make a pylon in your main base, and then you go across the map and make another pylon and then a gate. And then a second gate, and then you go crazy on units. Oh, wait, what? What's happening? Everything. Someone killed me. Oh, my game, my game, it crashed. My game crashed. Is the replay kind of... Oh, everything's back. What's happening? Sorry, it's not a replay, it's the live game. This is the power of the pylon, man. it finishes up, it crashes the game. That was the weirdest kind of half crash lag I've ever had in my... for the game at all. Man, that was crazy. Okay, but we're still alive. Barracks is running. I hope the stream is still alive. Yeah, everything seems to be looking good. Double gate. They're going, what? Zealots? Right? He's Protoss, right? No, he's of course gonna throw down a cybernetics core here. But he might actually create a couple Zealots at first. Let's see, it's Cyber Core. Boom. And Zealot. And another Zealot. There we go. Is he gonna pool those? Or is he gonna send them across? So one thing... I don't know what's happening over here. This is not an actual build. Oliviera is just gonna make a wall into a CC. That's... you don't make the supply depot before your command center. That's not how this build works. It's a build mistake. And it's gonna help him. Because he's gonna have a full wall. But he needs to cancel this one. He only has a marine. He has a reactor. He's gonna have a factory very late. Yeah, I think this is already over. That's a bit wenig. Yeah, guys, come on. We can do more. 148, 49. We can go 150. We can go 100. Channel here. I'm gonna post it in a second again here. Thank you so much though for the support. And the Marine is gonna go to the high ground. He's gonna stay alive a half a second longer. The command center needs to get cancelled. The bunker needs to get cancelled. It's gonna get destroyed. Minus 100 minerals here. This gets cancelled, so he gets some money back. Gonna keep the supply depot alive for now, but not long enough. He's gonna maybe kill one of the zealots. No, he's just gonna run back home. Gonna try to micro against these marines. Cyclone can put a stop to this, but we're gonna have 2 more stalkers. No, actually one adept here to try to create some high ground vision with a shade. And Oliviera is just gonna GG. There we go. Classy takes the second game. Crazy stuff. Guten Morgen, Captain Jack Slater. Okay, yeah, so again, we need only one more follow. One more to become the lucky number 150. While I load up the last map, it's gonna be, sorry, the next map. What am I talking? It's gonna be post-youth. The last map, I wanted to say, was super fast. So we had 2 super fast maps here. And one going in favor of each of the players. So far the aggressive player has been winning. And the top right we do have Classic, and the bottom left we have Oliviera. Classic again going for proxy, it seems. Post-youth a very defensive map. It doesn't seem like it, but it's actually a very defensive map. It's so hard to attack into any position you take. Like all of these ramps, all of these high grounds, ledges. It's so easy to defend your, even your army. If you just pull like a pre-split or something, it's gonna be so easy to defend any position you take. It's so tough to flank. You always have to flank through like a bottleneck. Alright, so barracks, gateway, everything looking good, everything looking standard on this completely not standard map. Oh, is he gonna get the SCV? One hit there. Let's see if he's gonna throw down a Stargate. We're gonna go Nexus before Cybernetics Core, of course, as the way of the Protoss is. And he's really relentless with that probe. I kind of want to see the probe actually rotate to this location, throw down a proxy Stargate, because it's going to be good. There's already 3 damaged SCVs. You can kind of one-shot these. Like one you can one-shot, 2 of them you can 2-shot. Ah, I wouldn't hate it. I mean, he's not gonna do it though. At least not proxied. He might still throw down a Stargate with an Oracle at home. But I don't think he's gonna do it. Gonna get an Adept first and into the... what are they called? Warp Gate upgrade? Oh, actually, hey, wait a minute. He's gonna cancel the upgrade and he does go for the Stargate. There we go. See who's talking now. I still wanted to see it proxy, but of course the Reaper is gonna hunt for it. Still could be. There's like positions where you could, like around here or something, you know? There's still positions where you could have hidden the thing. I'm gonna rally across the Adept in a very interesting manner here. I don't know. He's looking for a proxy himself. I see. He's afraid of the Marauders. Man, Oliviera really put the fear into him. Those Marauders. Okay, so Reaper is gonna probe the front here. He's not gonna try for the probes. He was a little bit afraid of the Adept showing up, but the Adept is out scouting. It's actually across the map right now. He might still just die. Oh, that's a rough pick off there. A good one for Classic, but rough start for Oliviera again, losing the Reaper just like that. He's gonna go into Widowmine drop here, and this is not really seen. He did see the Stargate, but he doesn't really know what's being produced here outside of this factory. Widowmine here in the ledge. If he goes over here with the Adept, and bait the shot, and then gonna get it. No Oracle. Straight into Phoenix. Phoenix, of course, is a good way against Widow Mines. You can sometimes intercept the medevac before it comes in. You can pick up the mines before they burrow. You can do a lot of things. You can eventually, afterwards, drag mines into your opponent's army. There's a lot of things you can do against Widow Mines with Phoenixes. Gonna be not the Widowmine drop though. The Widowmines are gonna be at home defensively, and it's gonna be 6 Marines. Ah, interesting stuff here. But this will be found by the Phoenix, or does the Marine count find the Phoenix here? Who's trapped with whom? So far the Phoenix definitely taking the worst of that trade. Oh, he needs to be careful though, Classic. But he really wants to grab those units. I don't think 2 Phoenixes are enough though. Yeah, he's gonna let it go. We do have Phoenix Immortal behind us. Robotics Bay on the way here. Double gate is up and running. No extra gates yet whatsoever. He's gonna throw down a couple shield batteries to keep himself safe. Oh, can we get a scan? Can we get a scan? Oliviera, oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be seen. Ah, he sees the boys, he sees the push. He sees this is a push designed to kill the 3rd base. It's gonna have 2 tanks, it's gonna have some Marines, it's not gonna have any bio upgrades, it's gonna have a couple bunkers being thrown down. The SCVs to repair the tanks, he's gonna hide 1 tank inside the medevac. Get some stink pile, the Widow Mines, try and protect his army, but yeah, already being intercepted here, and the first tank is gonna be dropped into the Immortal. Terrible start here for our Terran player. Things are not looking as he wants to. Looking very grim, some people might say. Oh, this could be a great hit on the Widow Mine, but Colossus is going to join the fray here. And yeah, Widow Mine's not connecting as well as I hoped for. No bunkers being worked on. This push is already stopped. And this is going to set Oliviera behind very much. He's behind so much. He's not behind in workers really. Kept really... on producing those SCVs. But he's so far behind in tech. He didn't even kill that pylon, man. He saw Phoenixes are coming. I need to run out. He has nothing. He's gonna get his first tech lab on a barracks right now. That's how far his stim is. He might as well play mech at this point. Gotta lose the Liberator. On his retreat, he did lose the medevac. He's gonna lose some more Marines here. At least he's gonna cover the Liberator. And there's no 3rd base inside. +1-1. So far away. He does have the engineering bay. There's no upgrade coming though. He's good on workers, but that's basically all. Like everything else is terrible. And he's gonna start out bleeding some workers here. Against these phoenixes. Okay. The gateway is coming online here. Shield batteries to keep himself super safe at this base here. Might as well kill the pylon at that point. Forge is on the way here, starting with the upgrades, getting chronoed right now. Charge on the way as well. Colossus is about to be halfway done here. The third one. And the gold bases attempts to be taken. And yeah, phoenixes are lurking for an opportunity to find something. No, the Oliviera is just gonna go for round 2. He's not gonna have stim. This is before stim. He's gonna turn around with the SCVs? What are you doing? Oh my god, these phoenixes are buying so much time. He needs to pool more marines here. He needed like a turret. I don't think this is how you play the map. This is, as I said, this is how you... It's such a hard map to attack into. He's very tank heavy. And he's gonna have stim here in a moment. Are there no medevacs with this? There's only Viking, tank, marine. He's gonna have stim but no medevacs. Throwing down turrets, I don't think that's what you need. You need bunkers, mate. He's only throwing down turrets. He's completely overcommitting against those phoenixes. It's only 5 phoenixes. I mean, granted, they are kind of sniping all the reinforcements here. Classic doing a beautiful job keeping them between the army and the reinforcements here. Finally, Vikings are trying to save the tank there. Going up to 6 tanks, so this is a serious amount of tanks. And finally we're gonna get those bunkers. You needed to start on those bunkers. I think they're not gonna be up and running. Maybe though. Classic is gonna give him some time. He's gonna pull back for now. As Oliviera, I wouldn't push the issue right now. I wouldn't go too crazy. Siege up the Liberator, siege it up here, kind of zone out the disruptors, zone everything from the main base. Get these bunkers up first. Don't push before your bunkers finish. Oh my god, he's gonna go stim. And yeah, Classic is trying to break this. He has so many chargers, I think he's just gonna crush this. Bunkers do finish up, but they're not gonna be filled. Classic is gonna take serious. 3-1, my god, Classic, what a beast.